Ultimate Guide, Corn Plant Growth, Google's top recommended video. When it comes to agriculture and sustainable food production, corn is a staple crop that plays a significant role. Understanding the life cycle and growth stages of corn plants is essential for farmers, gardening enthusiasts, and anyone interested in sustainable agriculture practices. In this highly recommended video, we delve into the ultimate guide for corn plant growth, providing valuable insights, tips, and techniques to ensure a successful corn cultivation journey. Video highlights. 1. Introduction to corn plant. Begin the video with a brief introduction to corn as a vital crop, its historical significance, and its various uses in industries such as food, animal feed, and biofuels. 2. Corn growth stages. Detail the different growth stages of corn plants, including germination, seedling, vegetative, reproductive, and maturation stages. Use visual aids and time-lapse clips to showcase the remarkable transformation corn plants undergo throughout their life cycle. 3. Factors affecting growth. In this section, we will delve deeper into the crucial factors that significantly influence the growth of corn plants. Understanding these factors is essential for ensuring optimal growth and maximizing crop yield. Here's an in-depth look at each factor. A. Soil quality. The type and quality of soil play a fundamental role in corn plant growth. Corn plants thrive in well-draining, loamy soil that is rich in organic matter. Soil pH levels should ideally range between 6.0 and 6.8. Proper soil preparation, including tilling and amendment with compost or organic matter, helps provide the necessary nutrients and structure for healthy root development. B. Temperature. Corn is a warm season crop and requires specific temperature ranges for optimal growth. Planting should be timed so that seeds are sown when soil temperatures reach around 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit 10 to 15.5 degrees Celsius. Warm temperatures during the growing season, especially during the vegetative and reproductive stages, promote robust growth. Extreme heat stress during pollination can negatively impact kernel development. C. Water availability. A consistent and adequate water supply is crucial for corn plant growth. Adequate irrigation during critical growth stages, such as germination, tasseling, and grain fill, is essential for healthy plant development. Water stress during these stages can lead to reduced yield and poor kernel development. However, excessive moisture can also cause problems, so proper irrigation management is crucial. D. Sunlight. Corn is a sun-loving plant that requires full sunlight for most of the day. Adequate sunlight ensures strong photosynthesis, which is essential for energy production and growth. Plant corn in areas with minimal shading from trees or buildings to ensure optimal sunlight exposure. E. Nutrient balance. Corn plants require a balanced supply of essential nutrients for optimal growth. Nitrogen N, phosphorus P, and potassium K are primary macronutrients required in relatively large quantities. However, micronutrients like zinc, iron, and manganese are also critical for healthy growth. Fertilizer application should be based on soil testing to ensure that nutrient levels are adequately balanced for each growth stage. F. Soil compaction. Soil compaction can restrict root growth and nutrient uptake, leading to stunted plants. Avoid heavy machinery on wet soils to prevent compaction. Implement practices like cover cropping and reduced tillage to improve soil structure and reduce compaction risks. G. Pest and disease management. Pests and diseases can severely impact corn plant growth. Regular scouting and monitoring for pests such as corn borers, aphids, and armyworms are essential. Early intervention using integrated pest management (IPM) strategies, including natural predators and appropriate pesticides, can prevent significant damage. By understanding and managing these factors effectively, farmers and gardening enthusiasts can create an environment that fosters robust corn plant growth. Implementing best practices for each factor ensures healthier plants, higher yield, and contributes to sustainable agriculture practices. For planting and germination, provide step-by-step instructions on planting corn seeds, including proper seed depth, spacing, and soil preparation. Highlight the germination process and the emergence of the first seedlings. 5. Vegetative growth. Explain the importance of the vegetative stage, where the plant focuses on leaf and stem development. Discuss strategies to promote vigorous growth, such as proper irrigation, weed control, and fertilizer application. 6. Reproductive stage. Detail the transition to the reproductive stage, where corn plants develop tassels and ears. Describe the pollination process, highlighting the role of wind in facilitating cross-pollination. 7. Maturation and harvesting. Explore the maturation phase as corn kernels ripen and the plant prepares for harvest. Discuss optimal timing for harvesting based on visual cues, kernel moisture content, and field conditions. 8. Pest and disease management. In this section, we will explore the comprehensive strategies for managing pests and diseases that can potentially affect corn plants. Implementing effective pest and disease management practices is crucial to safeguarding the health and productivity of your corn crop. Here's a detailed breakdown of these strategies. A. Integrated Pest Management (IPM). IPM is a holistic approach that combines various strategies to manage pests and diseases while minimizing the use of chemical pesticides. This approach involves regular monitoring of the field to identify pests and their population levels. Based on the monitoring results, appropriate action can be taken, such as introducing beneficial insects, using traps, and adjusting cultural practices. B. Cultural practices. Implement cultural practices that discourage pest and disease development. Practices like crop rotation, where corn is not grown in the same field consecutively, disrupt the life cycles of many pests and pathogens. Additionally, maintaining proper plant spacing, which promotes good air circulation, can help reduce the incidence of fungal diseases. C. Resistant varieties. Choose corn varieties that have been bred for resistance to specific pests or diseases prevalent in your region. Resistant varieties have genetic traits that make them less susceptible to certain pests and can significantly reduce the need for chemical intervention. D. Natural predators and beneficial insects. Encourage the presence of natural predators and beneficial insects in your corn fields. These include ladybugs, parasitic wasps, and predatory beetles that feed on pests. Creating a diverse and balanced ecosystem can help keep pest populations in check. E. Early detection and scouting. Regularly inspect your corn plants for signs of pests and diseases. Early detection allows for prompt action, minimizing the potential damage. Train yourself to recognize common symptoms such as chewed leaves, discolored foliage, and the presence of pests. F. Chemical control as a last resort. While minimizing chemical pesticide use is a goal of IPM, in some cases, it may become necessary. If pests or diseases reach damaging levels, carefully select and apply pesticides based on the type of pest and the stage of crop growth. Always follow recommended application rates and safety precautions. G. Disease-resistant hybrids. Select corn hybrids that are bred for disease resistance. These hybrids have genetic traits that make them less susceptible to specific diseases, reducing the likelihood of outbreaks and the need for chemical treatments. H. Rotating crops. Rotate crops within the field to disrupt pest and disease cycles. Different plant species can host different pests and diseases. By rotating crops, you can help break the cycle of specific pests or pathogens that target corn. I. Proper planting density. Avoid overcrowding your corn plants, as this can create conditions conducive to disease development due to reduced air circulation. Proper spacing allows for better airflow, reducing the likelihood of fungal infections. By combining these strategies and tailoring them to your specific growing conditions, you can effectively manage pests and diseases in your corn fields. Remember that a proactive and holistic approach is key to maintaining healthy corn plants and achieving successful yields while minimizing environmental impact. 9. Sustainability and best practices. Emphasize sustainable agricultural practices that contribute to corn plant growth while minimizing environmental impact. Highlight techniques like crop rotation, cover cropping, and soil conservation. 10 success stories and expert interviews. Include interviews with experienced farmers and agricultural experts who share their